Very good morning, children. Today I will start the new topic, and that is the transportation and excretion. Children, in our human body, the transportation of fluid, the transportation of blood is very important. And in this module, in this lecture, I will explain the structure of human heart and its working, its functioning, right? So when we look at the structure of human heart, always our heart is equal to our fist. Like human heart, the shape size of human heart is equal to that person's fist, means my heart is equal to my fist. And this is wonderful organ. I am going to tell you that this organ start pumping from the first breath and up to the last breath. This heart never take rest. This heart never go for resting stage. It continuously heart is beating. So when you go for the structure and working of human heart, you should understand their structure, their shape size, their internal structure, means how many chamber does any heart has. So when we are talking about human heart, you will notice, you will understand how does this heart work. How does the doctor diagnose the heart diseases? Since heart is a very important organ of the human body, in this transportation topic, you have to understand that heart pumps the blood outside the heart and it again takes the blood inside the heart. It means the blood is circulating in the body, again taken back to the human heart, and it goes to the lungs, and this circulate then reaches every points of the body. And by this, the blood is rotating, touching entire part of body, and by this they are giving the oxygen to every part of body. And you will surprised to know, children, when our heart stops for 10 seconds, the brain will not get oxygen. The brain will be dead and the person will be no more. So the transportation of human blood is very important. And in this topic, I will explain very interestingly what is the flow of, how does this blood flow, what is the path of the blood, how does it reaches to every part of the body, and how does it comes back to the human heart. Children, you will surprised to know that a human heart is pumping 33,000 lakh blood to entire part of the body, and it continuously keep on pumping the blood. And this machine, I can say that heart is a pumping machine. It pumps the blood, it generates the pressure, and because of that pressure, blood is circulating to entire part of the body. So this is the matter of heart. You know, you have heard that our life is very important, and in this there are 5 organs which are playing vital role, very important role: brain, human heart, lungs, and kidney. So these 4-5 organs which are very important, Let us try to understand the working of the human heart. Comes to the structure of human heart, children. When we start, I'm going to tell you a simple how many chamber, how many compartments are there in the human heart. You have to understand first. Upper part are divided into two parts, right auricle, right ventricle. You can easily notice this. Like the heart is having four chamber, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are two auricle or atrium. You can write, this is right side auricle, and this is as mirror image. You can see this side is called left side, so you can write left auricle, right auricle, left auricle. There are two auricles, so you can write two auricle, atrium. It is also called atrium, and two ventricles, two auricle and two ventricles, right? So when you go for the diagram, you have to see the structure. What I am going to draw in the book, it is a little bit tough. You try to understand the chamber of the heart very clearly, and how does this heart is related to, connected to the human heart, human lungs. This heart is pumping the blood towards the lungs, and then again it is coming back to the lungs. The artery which is taking blood to the lungs, this artery is called pulmonary artery, which is taking blood from the heart to the lungs. So it is called pulmonary artery. And the vein which is taking blood back to the human heart, this vein is this look at this vein is called pulmonary vein. Try to understand these two, pulmonary artery and pulmonary vein, are exception. These pulmonary artery and pulmonary vein, they are doing the opposite work. The artery always carry pure blood from the heart to the body, but this pulmonary artery, special pulmonary artery only between the heart and lungs, this is not carrying pure blood. This is not carrying pure blood, but it is carrying impure blood. Got my point? Because from the body, you look at when the impure blood is coming to the first time to the right auricle, number one, right auricle, number two, I am going to write the labelings here. This is a right ventricle, below the right auricle, this is right ventricle. And this ventricle is left ventricle. So children, it is very important to understand the first time blood is coming to the right auricle, then it is coming to the right ventricle. It is not going to directly enter to the chamber number this. It will go to the lungs first. So I am going to give you serial number. You see it here. Number 2, the blood, the path, the serial number 1 and 2. Then it is reaching to the 3. Look at this. And this is 4 number. This is 5 number. And this chamber is 6 number. And after 6, it is reaching to the 7 number. And then the 8 number. So when I am going to tell you the flow of the blood, you have to see number 1, number 2, 3, then 4th number lungs, then 5th number, then 6th, and then 7, and then again it is thrown outside the heart. And this pure blood, look at this, when the blood is coming from the body to the human heart first time, it was impure because from the body it is recovered. So it is used up, so this blood is impure, and then when it is coming to the heart, still it is impure, 1 and 2. But when it is reaching, look at this, lungs, what will be the process? Oxygenation. Mixing our lungs, mix the pure oxygen in that blood, and then after the blood will be pure. So when we are going to see the serial number 4, lungs, after lungs, this blood is pure or impure, children? Pure. Look at this, left hand side blood is pure. From left auricle, blood is coming to the left ventricle. So when it is coming from the left auricle, left ventricle, it is pure because it is coming from the lungs. Got my point? Now, after this, the blood is thrown outside the body through the aorta, biggest artery. Children, you must see the structure. There are 4 chamber heart. There are 4 chamber in the heart, 2 auricle, 2 ventricle. How does this blood flow? And when I am going to tell you one important thing in this module, like generally artery and veins. Always every artery which is seated deeply in our body, veins you can see its upper side surfacely, they are not seated deep in the body. So when we look at these things, you have to see that artery always carry pure blood. You will remember when I will be telling you the difference table between artery vein. Artery always carry pure blood and veins carry impure blood. But one exception, what I am going to tell you again, that the pulmonary artery is not doing its natural work, but this special artery not carry pure blood, but this pulmonary artery, especially pulmonary artery, only this pulmonary artery carry impure blood between heart and lungs. And you will surprised to know that blood is going to the lungs again coming back to the heart. And this is called double circulation. Entry of blood two times in the heart. First time you are looking, look at this right article. And second time when it is coming outside from the lungs, again it is coming back to the heart. But this time when it is coming from the heart, this is not lungs, this is not impure. Now it has gone pure. So now this pure blood is coming again back to the human heart, and this entry of blood two times in the heart is called double circulation. You will enjoy this study. Now, moving to the pulmonary vein. Always every vein of the body carry impure blood. Impure means not very dark color, deoxygenated blood. But this pulmonary vein, pulmonary means lungs, veins means veins. So this vessel which is bringing blood back to the human heart from the lungs, this is called pulmonary vein. So when you will write the differences between artery and vein, so artery carry pure blood, you will write pure blood except pulmonary artery. Got my point? You will not confuse that every artery does not carry, only one pulmonary artery carry impure blood. I am agree with you that when you write, when you say that every artery carry pure blood except pulmonary artery, because when you look at this between heart and lungs, you are looking there. So every vein carry impure blood, carry impure blood except, so one exception, except pulmonary vein. Got my point? So when you go for the human heart, you simply draw the four chamber, you show this, the pulmonary artery, pulmonary vein, and you show this, there are two ventricles, okay, two chamber. The downside, these two chambers are called ventricles, upper two chambers are called artery. Auricle or atrium. So there are four chamber in the developed human heart. There are four chamber. Our heart is four chamber heart, two auricle and two ventricles, and then the circulation of blood you have to understand. Now, when you look at these structure, you will be able to show the flow of blood also. Before reaching to the circulation process and differences, I am again going to tell you some important things. I can erase this little bit. Blood. You will notice the blood is red color fluid, and our blood contains a red color pigment that is called hemoglobin. Children, why our blood looks red? Because of hemoglobin pigment. What I am telling? Hemoglobin. Hemoglobin pigment. Because of this, our blood looks red. Clear? So because of this hemoglobin, our blood looks red, and this hemoglobin helps carrying the O2 and CO2 in the body. Because of this hemoglobin pigment, color and the carrying of oxygen and carbon dioxide is possible. So this is wonderful. Now, look at this composition. Blood contains the fluid part and solid part. So this is full of two parts, plasma and corpuscles. In the plasma, proteins are there, 92% liquid, and minerals, sodium, potassium, other minerals are there. And in the blood corpuscles, again it is divided, in the blood corpuscles, again divided into three parts. What are three parts in the blood corpuscles? Red blood cells, white blood corpuscles, red blood corpuscles, white blood corpuscles, and platelets. Platelets are thrombocytes. So when you go for the structure, the types of blood corpuscles, you have to understand that the blood corpuscles are divided into three subcategories. Moreover, when we will start the study of this RBC, WBC, platelet, you have to remember the function of RBC, function of WBC, function of platelet also. So it would be in the next lecture, because for today it is sufficient for you people that how to draw the structure of human heart, write the flow of circulation path of the blood. When I say the circulatory path, you will be able to understand the circulatory path. A very simple question, I'll give you 4-5 questions at the end, because the circulatory path of blood, you have to write very important step of this circulatory path So this circulatory path of blood, okay? So circulatory path of blood, when I say, you have to write number 1, right auricle, then number 2, right ventricle, number 3, pulmonary artery, then number 4, lungs. After this, it is reaching to the pulmonary veins. Then after pulmonary vein, it is coming back to the heart, and this chamber is called left auricle, and then from left auricle you can say left ventricle, and the last one is to entire part of body through this aorta, the biggest artery. So story start number 5 pulmonary vein, number 6 left, number 7 this, and 8. So 1, okay, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can easily understand. Look at this. Again I am going to tell you. Easily you can understand. There are 4 chamber, children. Right auricle, left auricle, right ventricle, left. So you can write in a very short way for the revision in the rough notebook. Right auricle, left auricle. This is left hand side. So left auricle, Then moving to the ventricle, downside two chamber, this is called right ventricle and left ventricle. V stand for ventricles, A stand for right. So there are two auricle, there are two ventricles. Okay. Now I am going to give you 4 questions for the today's assignment. After this lecture, you have to write the assignment question, right? Number 1, you have to write the flow working of, rather you can say, what is role of hemoglobin it carries the O2 and CO2 in the body. Okay, it helps in the transportation of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the body. Hemoglobin. What is the role of hemoglobin? What is? Draw the diagram of human heart. A very simple question you can write. What is main difference between artery and veins? Write the circulatory path of blood. Write the last question. Write the circulatory path of blood. Okay. So these are the 4 questions for your assignment. Thank you, children. I would be meeting you next time with the other module. Thank you. Thanks a lot.